Hello, welcome to this video. Here we are going to learn if-else ladder control statement in C. It is extension of if-else control statement that already we have learned. In programming, situation may arise that we have to check multiple conditions one after another. In that case, if-else ladder is used. If-else, if-else is multi-branch decision making statement. In programming, whenever it is required to check multiple conditions one after another, if one is true, you can check another condition. If it is not true, you can check another condition like that. So here it is, situation is that if first condition is true, then remaining if conditions will not be executed. Depends on requirement. If first condition is false, second condition will be evaluated, and if it is true, the remaining will not be evaluated. So it keep on checking if else till the end. So it is also called as a if else ladder. Syntax is that first is if keyword and in parenthesis condition one. Condition one will be evaluated. If it is true, statement under it, statement one get executed. If it is false, then it will jump to the else part, and in else part we check if and another condition. If condition 2 is true, then statement under it get executed. Otherwise, it will go to the else and statement 3 under else part get executed. So in programming, you can use this ladder up to desired level, depends on our requirement. From flowchart, you will understand better one. So for example, in first condition, if it is true, it will execute statement under it and go for the remaining program. If first condition is false, then that means it is go for else part and check the condition. If condition 2 is true, then statement under it get execute. If statement condition 2 is not true, that is false, that means else part and again third condition will be checked. And if it is true, then it will get executed and go for the remaining program. If condition 3 is false, then else part of the third if loop will get executed and it will continue with the remaining program. Here we will see a program to enter a number and check whether it is zero, positive or negative number. So we'll start with program hash include stdio.h void main open curly bracket, and here I'll declare int variable n semicolon, then printf in parenthesis and in quotation enter number, parenthesis complete and semicolon, then scanf in parenthesis in quotation %d, that is format specifier, comma, and a semicolon. Now we'll read using these two statements, we'll read state number n from the keyboard. Now we'll check if n greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, that means it is positive. So we'll printf positive number semicolon. Now here it is single statement is there, so no need of use open close curly bracket. Else we check another condition and equal 0. If it is 0, we'll print number 0. If number is not positive, that means first condition is false. If number is not negative, not 0, that means second condition is false. So number is negative. So we will go to the else part and print a negative number semicolon and close curly bracket. This is end of program. When we run this program and suppose I enter 4, so it will display positive number. If I run it again second time and enter -5, it will display negative number. Now check one more program, that is to enter a day number and print day name, that is corresponding day of week using if else ladder. So I'll start with program. Now here in this program hash include not considered because of space. Now you have to do it. Void main. In that I'll declare int day, the variable name day, which is of type integer, and printf scanf statement. Printf enter day number 1 to 7 and scanf percent d and day. So these two statement will read and enter and read number in the day, variable day. Now if condition, if day equal 1, if this condition first condition is satisfied, then I'll write printf it is Sunday in quotation Sunday semicolon. If the entered number is other than 1, so it will go to the else part. That means first condition is false. So else part I'm checking one more condition if day equal 2. If this second condition is satisfied, write printf Monday. If second condition is also false, it will go to the else part and check third condition if day equal 3. If it is true, then write printf Thursday. If third condition is also false, then go to the else part of it, and next condition, that is fourth condition, will be checked if day equal 4. If true, then it will printf Wednesday. Otherwise, it will go to the else part, and the next condition, that is if day equal 5, then printf Thursday. Otherwise, it will go to the else part and it will check next condition, that is if day equal 6. If s or true, it will print Friday. If this one also false, then else part and the next condition if day equal 7, it will print Saturday. If last this is the if this one also false, then it will go to the else part, and now I'm not checking condition directly, I'm saying it is wrong input. So in this program, it will keep on checking your condition from first. If it is not satisfied, it will go to the second. If second is not satisfied, then go to the third condition. Third is not satisfied, go to the fourth condition. Everywhere if else is used. If none of the satisfied, then it will go to the last. If in between any of the conditions satisfied, it will stop there and come out of the program. Let's check output. For example, if I enter 5, it will go to the start checking from condition 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th. At 5th, it will be satisfied and it will display Thursday. If I check one more output and enter 7, so from again it will start checking from day is equal to 1, day is equal to 2, 3, like that, so on. So at day equal to 7, it will be satisfied and it will print Saturday. If someone enter wrong input, that is number other than 1 to 7, so it will check all the condition and reach to the last else part and display wrong input. Next, we will see nested if. In nested if condition 1 is true, then inside that another condition is checked, condition 2 is evaluated. If condition 2 is true, then statement 1, which is written under condition 2, will be executed. If condition 1 itself false, then statement 3 will be executed. That means here it is one if loop or one if statement is included inside another one, that is called nested. For example, here it is in syntax, we can come to know this is the first if. We check condition 1, if it is true, then inside that first if we check another if, condition 2. If condition 2 is satisfied, statement 1 will be executed. If condition 2 is false, then it will go to the else part of insert internal if. So it will execute second statement if condition 2 is false. If condition 1 itself is false, then it will go to the respective else part. That means inner if else part of if loop if will be skipped and it will go to the else part and execute statement 3. Here it is flowchart of nested if. So it will start from here. Condition 1 will be checked. If condition 1 is true, it will come along this side and condition 2 will be checked. If condition 2 is true, then it will execute statement 1. If condition 2 is false, then it will come to like this and statement 2 will be executed and it will come to the next statement after if. If first condition itself false, this one. If first condition itself false, it will come to the like this path and statement 3 will be executed like this. Now we will see program for nested if, that is program to print maximum of three numbers. So void main, I'll start with void main. Hash include is there. You just have to type hash include. In void main, I declare int abc as a three integer variables. Using printf scanf, I'll enter three numbers. That is enter three numbers and %d, 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 and a and b and c. Three numbers will be read through the keyboard. Now I'll start checking condition. If a greater than b, if this condition is true, then I'll start with second if condition or statement. If a greater than c, if a greater than b is true, so a is greater than b. So we'll check with third number, that is c. If this one also true, that means a is greater. So we'll print %d is max. That means whatever number enter for a will be maximum. If second condition, that is a greater than c, is false, so that means c is greater. So it will printf %d is max, that and the value is c. C's value will be printed. If first condition itself false, then it will go to the else part and it that means b is greater. Now we have to check that b with c. So again inside else we'll use condition if b greater than c. If it is true, that means b is greater. So printf b is greater, that is %d is max, that comma b, that is value of b will be printed. Else c will be greater, that is %d is max c. Okay, when I run this program and I enter the values, that is three numbers 10, 11 and 12. 10 is for A, 11 for B and 12 for C. So when I run this program, in first condition A greater than B, that means A is 10 and B is 11. So this condition will be false and it will come to the else part. So B is greater. Now B will be checked with C. Now B is 11 and C is 12. So this condition is false. It will go to the else part of this part, that is print %d c, that is 12 will be printed. Okay, suppose I run it again and enter values 14, 11, 12. A is 14, B is 11 and C is 12. Now in this case, A if A greater than B, first condition itself is true. So it will go to this. That means this part will get execute. In this case, A greater than C, yes, it is A greater than C, and inside this if part will get execute and output will be displayed as a 14. Thank you for watching this video.